Good morning. It's Saturday today. I think is it Gail Gareth or Gail Hannah? Well, anyway, one of them is blowing an absolute storm outside and Si is on the market. So I'm just hoping he's not going to get blown away. So today is Saturday the 16th of March. We were originally meant to be moving into our new place on the 15th, so yesterday. And as it stands, we currently haven't even signed the contract to say that we're buying it or that we own it. So stress levels are a little bit high. I've got another kidney infection, so I'm peeing every 5 minutes. What else can I fill you in on? Just so I don't drive myself mad, because my day is consumed with sitting on the toilet, worrying about Si, or feeling frustrated that I haven't heard from estate agents, solicitors. I've just said to Mum, maybe we can do a little trip to some of the local charity shops and see if there's any bits and bobs we can find for the house to save us some money. Had an exciting delivery yesterday though. Our microwave kettle and toaster arrived. It's not been an easy process because we got the first set, it's a trio set from Groupon, and it arrived, and unfortunately it looked like the microwave had been dropped, and Groupon didn't allow us just to get a replacement sent out for the microwave. You had to send all three back, get a refund, and then make another purchase. So little warning, if you are going to use a Groupon deal, that if something doesn't arrive in the best nick, it's a little bit annoying. So we went for a different brand for the second lot, and they've arrived and they look good enough. Unfortunately the microwave has a little scratch on where the timer is, but because there's been so much faff already, we're just gonna stick with it. We got a deal, so you know, maybe that's what you expect with a deal, that it's not going to be perfect. So yeah, so that's my day, I think, ahead. I really hope I don't have a temperature. Yeah, that's the day ahead. Oh, it smells nice, and like smells of like wood and stuff in here, doesn't it? This is so trendy at the moment, these big like clock style things, they're everywhere, which means we're not going to do it because it's too trendy. Do you remember when we moved into Battersea, you had that huge wall in the lounge? Yeah. Oh, a big mirror. Yeah. Big mirror's nice, but I'm just not going to have a big clock. No. That's quite... maybe... It's best to get something that's not actually trendy. That's what our thought is. Yeah. Nothing that's too on trend, more just that we like. Yes. I still very much like a gramophone. I know I don't need one, but I would like a gramophone. I think somebody just got his squirrel. Oh yeah. Hashtag not vegan. Yeah, I don't think we'll be getting that. What is it? Is it what are they called? Things that you see in the country. Got the name. Pheasant, thank you. Yeah, perhaps it's just a washed out pheasant. I think it's a washed out pheasant. Yeah. See, these pictures up here right now of like the kitsch women are very trendy right now. Yeah, everyone's... I'll show you, but it kind of works. You'll be surprised. Right, there's somebody behind this. What? No, that's not what we're looking for. Well, we found the artwork for the lounge, I think. Oh. One of these. Yeah. Too slow. Hello, I thought I'd update you because there's some exciting homeware related updates for you. So we went to Kingston today aiming to look at this bonsai tree that we wanted to get. Anyway, we went to see it and it wasn't as good in the flesh, so we decided against that. But we did finally find some towels that we liked. We got them from H&M Home, which I'll show you when we're home. Funnily enough, and you might see this orange monstrosity in the back of the car here, and that's because the Habitat sofa bed that we've been eyeing up, we saw it on eBay and we managed to put a willing bid in, and the place that it was living in was only like 20 minutes down the road, so it was meant to be. And we've saved 250?
Yeah.
About £250 getting it on eBay, and it's in good enough nick. There's a tiny mark, but barely anything. So I've even got the legs on my lap right now. So feeling very chuffed. Oh God, bus coming. Just having a little stress meltdown. I thought, because this whole kind of journey documenting this process, I thought it, like, to make it helpful and realistic to what it's actually like, I thought it's best to just log. So it's obviously, let's think, ideally we would have moved in a few weeks ago now. The delayed move-in date was last Friday, and we've not even exchanged still, and it's just incredibly stressful. I just had a call from the solicitor, and basically we still don't have responses from the other solicitors that are satisfactory enough to move towards to the exchange. So we're still not close, and it's just stressful because I can't, like, it's a good stress to have, obviously, to be in this position, but this limbo stage, I can't do my work because stuff's everywhere. I can't say yes to work because I don't know where I'm going to be. I need money to pay for the solicitor's bills because this is still ongoing. Oh, it's just very stressful. And I guess the big fear at this point is, like I always say to you, till you've signed the documents, you could lose the property, which would also mean losing all the money you spent on the electrics, plumbing, surveys, flood reports, all that sort of stuff, all your solicitor's fees. So that's thousands of pounds. So if at this stage this falls through, I won't be able to move out, basically, is the crux of it. So that is the constant fear every day, that kind of sick worry, because it's not like, oh, if we lose this, it's fine, we'll just move on to the next property. It's not going to be possible for me because I've used all my money that I have to secure this one, or try to secure this one. So it's very stressful. You probably think I'm overreacting. It's just a build-up of stress. I've got another kidney infection, which I don't know whether it's brought on by stress or it's just something else, but I'm down to 7.5 stone, I think, because I'm just stressed and worried. I think, like, I'm glad I'm kind of doing this all on my own, because, like I said before, it really makes you grow up and learn a lot, actually, about the things, you know, they don't teach you at school that are really useful kind of adult skills. But it's a lot of stress and pressure, responsibility on your own, and yeah, it's just just a bit of a build-up today. I am about to come on my period as well, so I'm pretty sure that's something to do with it. So a kidney infection, period, might lose a lot of money and the place to live. So yeah, bit of a stressful day. I just wish, I think if I had like an end in sight, like if they said it's not sorted, but by this day it will definitely be sorted, then you've got kind of like an end point, something to look forward to, something to cling on to. And at the moment it just feels very scary and very on a cliff edge kind of situation. But this will be something millions of people have gone through before. I think I'm kind of extra nervous about it all because my parents, when they bought this house when I was 6 weeks old, so my mum was just a new mum, they moved into here, and they'd had some properties fall in at very, very last minute. So imagine going through that while being pregnant like my mum did. And she just said it was so horrendous. And I think because I've heard those stories so many times, and I can tell that Mum and Dad are nervous that it's about to happen to me too. I'm not pregnant, but the other side of it. I think I'm extra on edge, and I'm kind of feeling their nerves as well as my nerves. And the fact, because I'm not really talking to people about all this, just because things don't tend to pan out very well for me, and I didn't want to curse it. So I'm kind of dealing with all this stress without kind of offloading onto any friends or anything. and I just want to go and have a coffee. Well, I don't drink coffee, but have a Coke with one of my friends and just talk about how stressful it is, really. Just burden someone with my stress, basically. So that is the update. Oh God, I'll be so glad when all this is over. It'll be worth it if it pans out. Of course, it will be a dream come true, but very stressful. But anything worth having usually is.